Okay, so here's my third option, and that is place these batteries right in front of the engine. Um, I think there's a lot of things that are actually pretty appealing to me about this spot, and what I guess my thought is I would build the doghouse. And I would kind of do one of two things. I would continue the doghouse out and just make a nice, front shape to that, something like that. Or I would build the doghouse to come in like yo, and then just build like almost like a bump out piece to come around, and then back around that way with the other side of the doghouse. Now I guess. I guess what I like about this placement is that puts this huge hunk of lead, all this weight right at the center line. So I do like that for ballast purposes. I guess I don't like that it's at the stern, but again, I'm not all that concerned about balance in this boat because I have so much weight forward with the fuel tank, so that I don't sweat that at all. I think the thing that's most appealing to me about this is when I build this bump out piece. I'm basically building what could be a jump seat here. You know, I could have a cushion fabricated up and have that sitting right on there, and that's yet another spot to sit in this boat, and so that would be pretty cool. The other cool thing I could do is build it just a little bit wide on each side. And actually have a space for rod holders. I could put tubes. I'm thinking maybe I could fit 3 or 4 on each side. If I wanted it a little bit longer, I could even get 3 or 4 there too. And so that'd be kind of a cool place to have rod holders. And I could fabricate the cushion itself to cover up those rod holders when I don't have a bunch of fishing rods on the boat, and when it's time to fish, pull that out, throw it in the cabin, and set the rods in place. So that idea is pretty appealing to me, actually. Now you'll notice that I've already been down this road. I've actually already decided to go this way, and that's where you see this seam right here, is because at one point in time I had this cut out, and I actually had the idea to have the battery sitting lower in the hull. Well, for whatever reason, I can't remember, I'll have to look back at my thread, I decided not to go this route and scabbed that piece in. Now you may be thinking, well shoot Jason, just take that piece out. Man, I've scabbed that piece in so good. That thing it'd be a nightmare to cut that thing out now. I put so much epoxy and peanut butter and PL and I put reinforcements, and I mean it's just that piece is in there, so I'm not about to cut into that and drop these down lower. I'm wondering if I made the decision not to go this route before because it kind of ate up deck space this way, but now with the engine in place and the batteries sitting here, I think my fear was it would be too much of a pinch in between where the doghouse is and where my helm seating goes. But this is huge. I actually have plenty of room in here to walk back and forth. So there's some things that are really appealing to me about this spot versus up front, or at least at midships. The other thing is by getting these batteries out away from those spaces up front, is I've got that then opens up those 2 hatches to store gear rather than batteries. So it looks like I might be losing a little bit of deck space here, but gaining some storage up there. Weight center line. I have less of a cable run for my all my cables getting back here. So anyway, that's option number 3. I'm interested in what you guys think. See ya.